Okay.
Thanks so much, Mr. President. I really appreciate you being here.
Not a problem. Thank you for your time.
Mr. President, what do you believe set your presidency apart from other great leaders?
Well, I had to deal with the most split populace in the history of this great country. Political gridlock is something that all leaders typically have to deal with, but I had to deal with national gridlock. It's truly the most stressful and painstaking time this country has ever endured, and without my steady leadership and ability to solve complex problems, we might not be passing this next generation a more perfect union.
Mr. President, it is well known that the Civil War caused you a great deal of psychological harm. Was it ever difficult to overcome?
Well, the first task of a great leader is to separate his personal life and his public life. While I could have easily fallen into the trap of letting personal depression hinder my ability to lead a broken and battered nation, I chose instead to pose as a model for stability. If I'm not stable, how can I expect a nation to be stable? I believe my ability to cope with arduous personal problems in a professional manner easily sets me apart from leaders of my stature.
Mr. President, do you think it's unfair that one issue came to define your presidency when there were other issues I'm sure you wanted to tackle?
There are certain moments in history that require a leader to go above and beyond and attain greatness. From the American Revolution to the economic downfall of 2008, each president has, in his own way, dealt with complex problems. If one issue defines a presidency, then odds are it's a pretty monumental issue, and the Civil War was obviously no exception. I could have possibly gotten several smaller issues resolved at the expense of the civil liberties, but that's not what historic presidents do.
Finally, Mr. President, what do you want your legacy to be?
In politics, the only thing one can hope is that the country felt protected and in good hands. In a democracy, a large portion of individuals oftentimes disagree with what you do. My only hope is that people felt I had sincere intentions and that I, to the best of my ability, furthered the nation's cause and secured the nation's safety. I know in my eyes that the presidency was successful, and I offered the nation a guiding light in the face of adversity and hardship.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. President.
Absolutely, no problem.